hit that thumbs up button. It really helps. And I would love it if it would help my channel. Anyway, listen, in the world with everyone today, we have us a full moon on the 19th. And that full moon, I believe, is in Taurus. And we are in Scorpio season. And then, to kick it all off, we have an eclipse, like a whopper of an eclipse coming up. So, could be quite a week. So let's see what's going on with everyone. Let me see if I can get myself up here so I can see you guys when you come in and out of the chat. Anyway, big week ahead of us, so let's see what's going on. Be prepared to deal with some heavy, dark stuff. I feel like it's going to stick around for a while. A friend of mine told me that the energies of the eclipse are actually going to be for about 6 hours. So that's a good chunk of the day. There we are. Yeah, so that's a big chunk of the day. Oh, if you can, sit in some stillness. Really deal with whatever it is that you're hanging on to that you would like to let go of. You know, something from the shadow side. You know, Scorpio can really dig into some really dark places. So I think sitting in this darkness with the eclipse for quite a few hours, we should take every opportunity we can to set our intentions to let all of what we do not want go. All right. Well, that's enough of that. So let's move on to everyone here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you all through all of the signs. I'm going to stir my little cauldron here. Smudge out my cards. So I've got a few decks sitting here, so I don't know which ones I'm going to pull to use clarifying. So we'll just smudge them all. Let's see if people start to come into the house. But I'm going to primarily be using the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is one of my favorite decks. Very well used deck by me. All right, dear universe. What messages do you have for the greatest and highest good for all of our Aries out there today? So let's see, big week this week, dear universe. So what's going to be going on with all of our Aries for the energies of this full moon? We might as well read for the full moon, huh? So what's going on for the energies of this full moon? I don't know, is it a lunar eclipse? I don't know. If somebody knows that, maybe they can put it in the chat. All right, so let's see what's going on for all of our Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. I can't help but feel like I have to pull this card for you. What is it? Oh, so we have out here, I feel as if we have the Queen of Cups energy. That's good. But my focus goes right to this rabbit. So Aries, some of you may find out you were pregnant. If you're wanting to get pregnant, this might be a good time to get pregnant. Pregnancy around an Aries. That's what I'm picking up. All right, let's see. What's going on in your world, Aries? Grateful, thankful universe for these messages. Oh, wait, we have something else. Marriage. Ooh. So some of you might be pregnant. And as a result of being pregnant, you guys might turn around and get married. Or maybe you're getting married because you are pregnant. Or maybe you're getting married because you want to get pregnant. It's your story. All right, let's see. Aries, what's going on? All right, Aries, flexible, TikTok, community, a leg up reversed, and peace reversed. All right, I think there's this real need, Aries, for you to be a bit more flexible with some of the people around you. All right. You know, you don't want anybody helping you. You don't want people around. That's great, you know, but I think when you belong in a collective group, whether it's your family, whether it's a circle that, you know, you're really committed to, you know, your group of people, you know, you work together, all right? So there could be some energy around you needing to be a little bit more flexible with the people who are around you. Now, there is an energy here of urgency. And I think this is where some of this impatience and inflexibility I'm picking up with other people around you. So I don't know what it is that's so urgent. It's so, ooh, let's see. Oh, money. There could be this, you might need some money. You might need, I just feel as if there's this real sense of urgency that's leaving you really unsettled. And you don't want other people to know. And I think that's another thing. So, if you're under the gun and you have a lot of stress and the people around you do not know about this level of stress that you have, I'm just here to tell you that it is oozing out and people are noticing. All right. So, yeah, I feel like you've got to like really kind of pull more into yourself, into your own energy. There's more strength in, being very confident in moving forward around the people you're with. So, yeah, whoever it is, Aries, the sense of urgency, this need. I really feel like there's money. You need some money. Maybe it could be rent's coming up. I mean, the bills are piling up. And here's the other thing. Don't take advantage of the people around you, okay? Because you need things done. All right. People are always happy to help if it's done in, a good venue or a good way, but if you're doing it, I think people see where you might need help, but you don't have to. I want to say don't be a bitch about it. All right. All right. There you have it, Aries. There's your reading. All right, let's move on. Move on, move on, move on. General messages for all of our Taurus. And if we get people in the chat room, I'm happy to stick around and do some Q&A. I love to do questions and answers. It really kind of tests me. It's tough to be put on the spot, right? All right, let's see what's going on for all of our Taurus at this time. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Taurus. Taurus. What's going on for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Taurus. What's going on for our Taurus? Ooh, all kinds of things. Wow. What's going on, Taurus? So, Taurus, we have go the distance, to the sea reversed, building blocks, all that glitters, and come to the edge. So I think it's funny. I feel as if you see that there could be somebody around you who doesn't want to go the distance with you. Whether that's in a project, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's in whatever frame that falls into. I just get the sense that at first, I think it was a really, really, really great idea. It was a really great thing. But now I think you're starting to second guess whether or not this is a person or a situation that you want to kind of move into. I mean, you're at a point where you're ready to take some, I want to say, some chances, some risks, which is for a Taurus that listen, I just feel like this is, you're at that point where you're ready to make a big step, a next move. So, yeah, whatever this situation is, and it could be something with work when it comes to building blocks. Who knows? Hi, Marnetta. How are you? Welcome. It's nice to have you in the chat. So that's what I'm feeling. Like, there's something better. See, you're wanting to take a leap of faith in the hopes that you're going to move into something that will be much more secure, more you with this turtle, more in line. Maybe it's not something that's going to happen real quick because turtles don't move very quick. But I feel as if it's more in line with what you are doing. So you might be leaving a job or a career even that you've been in for a while. Like I said, for Taurus, it's a big move, a big shift. And it's coming, this week. Maybe you may not make the big move, but the idea may solidify during this full moon and this eclipse. All right, so that was the message for Taurus. Taurus. Let's see, put a little bit more cedar down for everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. I've had a mellow kind of weekend. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Gemini. Gemini, what's going on? Gemini, new life, yay! There's something new that's happening. Something new in your life. That's really great. Let's see what's going on for all the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Dear universe, we are grateful, thankful for all the message. And you're ready for this new life. Marnetta's good. It's a crazy week. Yeah, well, it hasn't even begun. So, you know, all weekend long, and people have been laughing, but you know what keeps coming to mind is Muhammad Ali. You know, his famous line, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I feel as if that's what the energy of this week is going to be about. We've got to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee if we got to. All right, so yeah, we've just got to, you know, be real flexible, move through this and know that, you know, the energies of this full moon and this eclipse is truly for our greatest and highest good. So let's see what's going on, Gemini. Gemini. What's going on, Gemini? Kipper wants me to pull a card for you. So I'm going to. Oh, Gemini. Loyal heart. Somebody's got your back. All right? I'm telling you, somebody's got your back. Hold on. I got to pull a Kipper because I keep looking at the Kipper thinking, I better pull a Kipper. All right, dear Kipper. You want me to pull a card for Gemini. So tell me what's going on for Gemini. Ooh, despair. We'll see if the cards that come out will explain what that's about. Marnetta, a Gemini's moon and a Sag sun. Sagittarius. Next year, Saggies, Marnetta. Money, money, money. For us Saggies. I got a Sag rising. All right, let's see what's going on with our Gemini at this time. Gemini, loyal heart, deep knowing. Exchange of gifts comes out reversed. So there's some imbalance that's going on between you and someone else. Uh-oh. 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 So, Kipper came out with the card of despair. No idea what that was talking about. I feel as if it could be about somebody, a trusted friend, a trusted relationship, somebody very, very important in your life. I feel as if they deliver some bad news, you deliver some bad news, but none of it is surprising. I feel like on some level they've been like holding back. But it's about breaking away from something that I think has run its course. So Gemini, if this is you, your person may be delivering some bad news to you. Nothing that you hadn't known was coming down the pipeline. Kind of leaves you feeling pretty bad. Let's see if we can get anything else. Ooh. Yeah, here's that, breaking these cycles. See, I think you're at a point, Gemini, where you've got to be really, really honest. You know, somebody's being very, very honest because they can't keep going the way it's been going. We have a never-ending story reversed. We have round and round reversed. And now we have by the book reversed. I think somebody tried to really make it happen. But in the end, you know, I just think that they were never going to come in line with your energy. You tried. You tried. And then the question is, why? Why did this have to happen? I think I'm feeling like this has been a long time coming, Gemini. Seriously. I mean, this was a change in the wind reverse. This has been needing to happen for a long time. So yeah, Gemini, some serious news comes through. You know, when we get hit with some bad news, I mean, honestly, go for a walk, take a deep breath, just kind of be with your emotions. You know, don't ignore them. I mean, don't hurt anybody, you know, but you need to be in a place where you can feel those emotions, where you can think, process. Anyway, prepare yourself, Gemini. I don't know who that was for, but that seemed very specific. All right, let's move on. Cancer. What's going on for all of our crabs? Crabs, crabs, crabs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to all of our crabs. Welcome to each and every one of you. So appreciate you. If you don't mind, hit that like button. That really helps my channel. All right, Cancer, your universe. Oh my gosh, things are spilling out. That was what I got. Everything's spilling out. What's going on for our Cancers, dear universe? Yeah, everything is spilling out. Everything is coming to a head, you know, and it's just like the past, the present, the future. It's like all of a sudden there's just like this whole rumble of emotions. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Breathe. This is about bringing you into balance. All right, Cancer. So if your emotions and things are coming to a head and things are coming up and, you know, so because it's the hard stuff. That's what's coming up this week, the hard stuff. And it won't be just this week. It'll be over the course of the next few weeks. All right, dear universe. So a lot has to do with the person that you are involved with. I mean, you see this person... I mean, this yang energy, that's really, you know, that's very, how do I say it? Erratic power. You know, this is somebody who 1 minute is in charge and the boss, and the next minute is telling you, you better take care of it. And then when you take care of it, then they say, well, why didn't you do it this way? You know, I feel as if this is somebody that you see as being very difficult, this person. Not that you don't love them, they're very difficult. Probably have a temper. Very, very, very short, very cross. And you're supposed to be, you see, you're going to be building something with this person. But they don't bend. Like, they're very inflexible. So I think you're really going to look at your person this week, Cancer. Yeah. To the sea reversed. I feel as if you really are going to take a good hard look at your person. And then what will come of that? Well, you know, we all have free will. That will be up to you. But to really look at who it is. I mean, you're involved in a very karmic situation here. I mean, this is a karmic relationship that I feel like you got together because... I mean, you were fixing things, but I feel like you keep fixing things. And at some point, you have to get to the point where you live out this lesson. And I feel like the lesson is about whether you continue to deal with somebody who goes against your true north. Loyalty reversed. So really, I feel like Cancer, I mean, you really are going to look at your person this week, okay? Be very, very aware. You don't have to make any decisions, okay? No decisions. All I'm saying is just really become aware of how your person is with you, how your person is with other people, how your person is, you know, when you're not around, how they are, you know, when you're around a lot. Do you know what I mean? Just become aware of their energy and how it is, you know, kind of meshing in with you. Do you want to fix this relationship with this person and continue? Because I feel like it's very tumultuous. You know, as good as it is as bad as it is. So, very karmic relationship you were involved in. So, yep. Cancer gets to really look at the relationship for what it truly is. That's good. Clarity. You know, because this is where you can fix some of the problems that you might have been feeling between you. Things that you have been holding back. Things that you have not been saying. You know, from there, you can find growth, right? All right, so, Cancer, that was your message. Smudging off my cards again. All right, let's see. What is going on for all of our Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Leo, what's going on for Leo? Welcome. It's nice to have people in the chat. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Leos, dear universe, we are grateful, thankful for the messages for our Leos for this full moon in Taurus, Sun in Scorpio, eclipse. What's going on for all of our Leos at this time? All right. Messages for our Leos at this time. Ooh. I'm going to take this one. Not this one. Clean it up. Do you know, Leo, I feel as if somebody is telling you to clean up your act. Or you, Leo, are telling somebody to clean up their act. What is this card all about, dear universe, for our Leos? What's this card about for our Leos? So we got the Observer. Somebody is not wanting to see their position in something that happened. Do you know what I mean? Like, I almost get this somebody that you are involved with, whether it's you or it's them, it's like they're in denial. They're in denial about how they are, their actions, what they're doing. I just feel as if this is one of those things that you can't clean up somebody else's mess. They're in denial. You can't change that until they decide to change it. You know, so I feel like if you keep trying to figure out how can you help this situation, how can you help this situation, I feel like you can't help this situation. I feel like they have to help themselves. You can't help it for them, right? So, I mean, if you want to help the situation, the best thing is to not get involved. Yeah, because this is not a cool thing. I mean, you want somebody to clean up their act, right? Well, they have to want to clean up their act. And I feel like with the Blessed card reversed, they don't want to clean up their act. You know, this is somebody who doesn't want to change, Leo. They're fine the way they are. They're fine. They don't see anything wrong. You're the one that sees what's wrong. So, yeah, and it's leaving the house very unsettled. So, Leo, somebody needs to clean up their act. But again, if you can't, if people don't think there's anything wrong, listen, I got a sister that's notorious like that. I mean, she thinks the whole world is wrong and she's the only person that's right. And I feel like this is that kind of energy. It's like, there's nothing wrong as far as they're concerned. But what's your problem? You know, that's what I get. It's like, what's your problem? What's the problem here? Hey, Erica, hi. You know what I mean? Like, what's the problem? What's the problem? Yeah, just breathe, all right, kids? You can't change them. You can't change them. But again, this is one of those weeks where we're going to start to see some of these darker sides, some of the shadow sides, both on them and how we respond to them. I mean, how we react to people is a big part of our shadow. So we might see a lot of that this week. All right, let's move on to our Virgos. What's going on, Virgos? I get freedom. Some of you Virgos are feeling really free, but let's see what that's about. Because it's a heavy week. Anything goes this week. All right, Virgo. Dear universe, what messages do you have for our Virgos at this time? Grateful, thankful. We have a situation having to do with a relationship. Could be a secretive relationship. Some of you may be involved in a secretive relationship. You can't help it. You can't help it. Well, I feel like if the chaos that comes from being in a secretive relationship, I think that's what's going to come up for you, Virgo. I mean, this is one of those things. I just feel like it's going to come up. Time to go reversed. See, you don't want to end this. We have 6 3, 6, 9. 2 9s on the table. Interesting. So we have time to go reversed, come to the edge, and then I have a leg up reversed. And soulmate reversed, community reversed, never ending story. All right, so Virgo, I mean, you don't want to let go of this, all right? Whether this is a secret relationship or it's one that does not allow you to be freely out in the open with this person, all right? So call it Virgo, whatever you want to call it. And I feel like it has disconnected you from people. Yeah, it's just this person, hello, here's your person, you and your person. See how you get along? They don't help you. They never help you. You know, if anything, they cause more trouble. You know, so rather than kind of get out there and hang out with people that you know, you hide from people. Good sign of depression, Virgo. So I'm picking up a little bit of depression. And I feel like one person has money and the other one doesn't. One person, you know, has all the control of the finances, the other one doesn't. That's probably why the person stays, because, you know, they have the material given to them, handed to them. But I just feel as if, you know, you need to talk to somebody. Somebody who knows this person in your circle is who you should talk to. You know, because to sit here by yourself, because I feel like you've got yourself in a big mess and you don't know how to get out of it. You don't want to tell anybody. Some of you want to just run away. I'm just going to run away. So instead you isolate yourself. You know, but you can't live like this. All right? You've got to finish this relationship out. So I feel like this is another one of those karmic things. And that's probably what the theme is with this moon that's coming up in this eclipse. Is that we are dealing with some really heavy, dark karma that we have to finish. Unfinished symphony. Imagine. I mean, whatever this is that you're hanging on to, whether this relationship, whatever it is, you know what it is. You're hiding it from people. All right? Whatever that relationship is that you're hiding, it's keeping you from your life. Building blocks to the sea. So I think you're building the wrong building. There's a lot of instability in this foundation between you and this person. Virgo. They're only going to sink you. All right, so please look at your person. Look at your person, people. If you're in a real toxic situation, you know, you're not happy. Like I said, I get this fleeting depression. Most people probably wouldn't know how depressed you are, but you are. Oh my God, you can't end it. Oof. Virgo, look. This is not somebody who is good for you. This situation is not good for you. This is something that is it's like always in the background. Always in the background. And it's keeping you from your life. So as I said to another sign, you know, just become very aware of your situation. You don't have to change anything, do anything. I just want you to notice it. Okay, just become aware. Notice what happens when they get up in the morning. Are they demanding coffee? Are they grumpy? Are, you know, it's just like, look, we can be grumpy in the morning, but that doesn't mean we have to disrespect other people, right? So just start noticing your person. All right, because they're just not good for you. If anything, they're holding you back. I mean, this is something I feel like you've got to clean up. You don't want to let it go. So if the universe has to step in to allow you to let it go. That's always a harder road, you know. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What messages do we have? Who's next? Libra. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Ooh. Grateful, thankful. All right, Libra. Are you dealing with a Gemini? Just kind of popped out. Gemini kind of came through. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Libras? Oh, Gemini want to come through again. You must be dealing with a Gemini. Or somebody's got strong Gemini in their chart. Tick-tock. What's going on for all of our Libras at this time? What's going on for all of our Libras at this time? Libra. So, if you're a male Libra, or maybe you're another female Libra, and there is somebody that you really desperately want to connect with, I almost feel as if you might be running out of time. And my next thought that follows that is you may have seen this person out with someone else. And now you're like, shit. Do I ask him out now? Do I go out with him now? What should I do? I mean, this is somebody who I think you really wanted to have, you know, go out with. Libra. Libra, things have to change in your life. There's a lot of chaos. What? All right, dear universe, give me some more cards to clarify these other cards for our Libras. Happy. Yeah, see, I feel like, you know, Libra, you don't feel like you're good enough for this person. That's why you haven't approached them. Do you know them well enough that you know that they would reject you? No. Oh, so I feel like a lot of your hesitation was keeping you from kind of moving forward with this person is you. It's you. You're getting in your own way. You're getting your own way of being happy. I just get the sense that there's a gift coming your way. I think you just got to be open. All right? Like, you've got to be more open to what people are presenting to you. I feel like, you know, if you really want to be happy, Libra, you've got to be a little bit more flexible. You've got to bend a little bit. I feel like you can't like get with somebody and all of a sudden, you know, on the second date, you have already planned out where you live, how many kids, the finances. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't go there. I feel like when it comes to being happy, you are better off if, you know, you're really like in the moment. All right. I see overspending. Be careful of your spending. You know, so I get impulse buying, Libra, so just watch your spending. I almost think that you spend because it makes you happy, and you like to do things that make you happy. But I am getting just this big sense of you kind of pulling yourself together, okay? If you are just a single Libra, I get the sense that you see that it's time for you to kind of, you know, take care of yourself, mind, body, spirit. So some of you may find that, you know, you change your diet, drink more water, maybe exercise, picking up a little bit of that. Definitely the exercise. It would be really, really good for you because I just think like you've been putting it off, and it's just time to just start taking care of you and start, you know, manifesting the life that you've been wanting. Yeah, and like, you know, like Virgo, it's time to let go of things that aren't good for you, right? Anything that's just not good for us. And again, it's about us looking at those darker things, whether it's an attitude, whether it's, you know, how we eat. Maybe we love to go to McDonald's and eat French fries, you know, and you know they're no good for you. Maybe you start to learn to eat a baked potato at home. Do you know what I mean? Like start to make these different changes that really support your life. So I don't be surprised again if some stuff that comes up that you haven't wanted to deal with really comes up, because like I said, it's time to start hitting on all of those things that we know we're supposed to be doing for our good and we're not. All right, so that was your reading, Libra. That's what you get, Libra. So welcome everyone. It's nice to have some people in the chat. If you stick around, get your questions together, we can pull some cards. All right, let's see. Moving on to our Scorpios. Money, money, money. Scorpio, your money's going to be good. That's good. Lots of money. I think if you are involved in a creative endeavor, that's going to be going well. Like I said, money, money. So whatever it is that you have been, and I feel like you've been doing it obscurely, working on something. This full moon, after this eclipse, maybe you might see a few more things to tweak it, but I feel as if you're coming into your power. Into your power. Yang, you also have this male energy around you. Male or female, I don't care who you are. You know, there is a male energy. Ooh, interesting, because you know what you get with these two cards is this higher power, because the card here is number one. My first thought was, wow, the Magician. So, you know, Scorpio, if you meditate, maybe you've been really working on your psychic abilities, trying to develop those clairs, and do you know what I'm saying? Trying to really work with the dream time, things of that nature. I feel as if you're at that point where you can close your eyes and say, you know, I really need to manifest this bike for my son. Right, and it's a specific bike. It's a BMX front suspension mountain bike. I don't know. All right, so you need to mention, and it has to be yellow, because of course that's your son's favorite color. I feel like you have the ability to manifest that exact bike, you know, in front of you. So your powers of manifestation, what it is you're pulling into the world. I feel like you've got one arm connected to the spirit. You know, the star kind of comes to mind. So some of you Scorpios may be seeing yourself in the limelight. People really recognizing what it is you do. Whatever it is, I feel like it's a really good thing. All right, what else do we have for our Scorpios at this time? What can you tell us about these two cards here, universe? All right, so on another note, Scorpio, you may receive a message from someone, probably from a male figure, male energy. It's not good news, okay? It's not good news, but it's the news you've been needing for you to kind of move on, that jump start. It's like just what you need. So a lot of things are going to come up in the next few weeks. So be prepared, Scorpio, from some news that I feel like it sets you in line. As bad as that news is, it's just what you needed to hear. All right, and you've been waiting for it. You've been waiting for it, whatever that news might be. Could be, you know, a person that you were dealing with. You know, the ex kind of pops in. I hate dealing with the ex, but I almost feel like if you're involved with kids, yeah, that could come through. Anyway, let's move on to our Sagittarians. Hey everyone, welcome. Let's see what's going on for Saggies today. We have a few people in the chat. Get your questions together. I'm happy to pull cards for you guys. We're on Sagittarius. We'll do Saggy, Cappy, Aquarius, and Pisces, and then I'll turn my attention to you guys. All right, so I am Raven Blackstar. Welcome to my channel, and we are reading for all of our Sagittarians at this time. Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for our Sagittarians at this time? Grateful, thankful. Our Saggies at this time. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius. Hey, Soul Traveler, how are you? Thank you. I really appreciate 10. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign. Saggy, what's going on, Sag? Sagittarius, what's going on, Saggies? One card. Ooh, you're almost at the finish line. I got chills when I said that. You are almost at the finish line. Ooh, it hasn't been easy. So I feel like you've been working on something and it has just been like one brick wall after another. It's been a long trudge up that hill, but you are almost at the finish line. It created some sacrifices. All right, I have a story here, and it kind of bounces off of the last reading I did for you, Sag. I feel as if there was somebody you were working with, all right? And there was a real imbalance between you and them, all right? I almost get like this power play between the two of you. And it was so much so, I almost feel like it made you sick when you got home. Like this is one of those situations that, you know, you were fuming, you couldn't get it out of your head. I mean, it was just one of these things, it was constant. But I feel like that you're past it. I feel like you're past it. All of that unsettled energy, yeah, you're moving towards a place of peace. The worst is over, Sag. Do you need to hear that? The worst is over. I just feel like your luck is totally about to change. You know, what kept coming up for Sagittarius in your reading was about, you know, the disappointment in a partnership, in your work and what you were doing. I think, you know, we set out thinking that this is going to be like the forever road that's going to bring us happiness. And then when things happen in a partnership and it starts to dissolve, you know, that's where things start to change and shift. And I think you had to go through that. But now the worst is over and you're just about there at the finish line. All right, let's see. Anything else for our Saggies? Regarding the spread, anything else? I just feel like your whole life was affected by this. Do you know what I mean? Like you invest so much and then, you know, you have to bring it home. But I think what you learn is that it pushes you into a new life because you have a new life waiting for you. All of this, it wasn't right. All right, this person. See, sometimes I think we go into partnerships thinking that we both have the same vision. And I feel as if there wasn't the same vision. Maybe at the beginning, but then as things started to evolve, so did that vision. And, you know, people went their separate ways. But listen, you are right there on the brink of something brand new, a new direction, a place where you're going to be a lot more peaceful. I just feel like the worst is over, Sag. Seriously, that keeps coming up. The worst is over. It's about time, huh? I have been feeling for a while now that Sagittarius, there's an energy for next year, 2022. This whole year for Saggies has been about cleaning house and planting seeds. Do you know what I mean? I mean, and a lesson in patience throughout the whole thing. But we're now at that point where I think if you're walking down a path, you can see that light, you know? So there's that light at the end of the tunnel, Sag. Good stuff, huh? All right, let's move on to our Capricorns. Capricorns, some of you are not very happy, feeling a little alone. What's up with that? Let me get some more cedar down. All right. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for all of our Capricorns at this time. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Capricorn, Capricorn. What's going on for our Cappies? Yeah, I'm just getting this real disconnect with your person. You're not happy. Do you know what's funny? In my mind, I see someone like just mumbling to themselves, stomping, talking about Blah, 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 blah. What did they do? I can't believe they blah, blah, blah. And I told him how many times and blah, blah, blah. You know, like you're just kind of mumbling around, walking around the house, talking to yourself, pissed, upset, hurt, lonely. All right, let's see what that's all about. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn, we are grateful, thankful for these messages. For all of our Capricorns at this time. Hold on, I gotta do something here. You're not sleeping. You're not sleeping. Really restless. Anxiety. I was feeling that anxiety. Oh my goodness. You're not happy. You're worried about things that happened in the past. You're worried about things that are happening in the future. There's so much that's not finished. So much to do. Relax. Relax. All right, Capricorn, just relax. Some things you can't fix. You know what just popped into mind is the Serenity Prayer. I mean, seriously, Capricorn, you know, you are not the zodiac sign that was designated as you're the person who's going to fix everything. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to run everything. You don't have to control everything. Believe it or not, you know, the building is going to continue to stand if you go home. You don't have to do everything. So I feel like you've got to release some pressure, right? You are overworked and underslept. So you're not sleeping. You're probably not eating well, not taking care of yourself. Wouldn't surprise me if some of you have an ulcer. It's just like, I feel like you got to stop. This has got to come to an end. So if you need a miracle, I feel like one's coming. All right. I feel like something is going to come to help you relieve a lot of this pressure. All right. So the week has just started. Okay. So I think you're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to see a lot of things. There's a lot of things that you've been holding back that may come out. What sign was it? Was it Cancer? Which would make sense. It's your opposite. You know, things are starting to spill out. Maybe it was Leo. I don't know. But I just feel as if things are just going to start to come up. And you've got to let them come up. You can't suppress them anymore. All right? And you can't, Capricorn, your last reading was all about your anger. So there's a lot of heavy stuff coming up for you. All right, what else do we have for our Capricorns? Capricorns, Sun, Rising, Venus signs. Oop. Truth be told. So I feel as if, you know, there's a lot of like honesty. Seriously, a lot of honesty that comes to the surface. All that stuff that you hold back. Oh, people won't like me if they really know who I am. You know, sometimes, you know, that's what people really know you, is that they've been waiting to see who you really are. You know, because I think people really genuinely like Capricorns when they get to know them. You know, so I feel as if all of these insecurities, fears, anxieties, worries, things like that, as they come up, deal with them. But I also feel like you need to start seeing the blessings. So gratitude, forgiveness, that would be really good for you guys to keep in mind this week. Yeah. See, I mean, there's an energy you're dealing with that's really harsh and difficult that's bringing you a lot of this anxiety. So it's time to break out of this. All right? Time to break out of it, Capricorn. So I feel like you just prepare yourself. You know, it's okay to feel. All right, Cap? It's okay to feel. All right, let's move on to our Aquarians. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius, what's going on for all of our Aquarians? Grateful, thankful to all of you out there at this time. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, Aquarians, what's this? You're at a fork in the road. Look. Oh my gosh. Who's making some changes? I don't remember what signs that I was reading. Oh my gosh, you Aquarius. Things are changing. Things are changing. They're changing and it's freaking you out. I'm freaking out. Breathe. Okay, just breathe. Everything's changing. I'm freaking out. I don't know what I'm going to do. Everything's changing. That's all I keep getting. Everything's changing. Everything's changing. Where's the feelings? Look, the person that you were involved with. Things aren't good at home. No, everything's changing. Everything's changing. You can't just like, that's all I keep hearing. Change is really difficult. And when we are in the midst of change, Aquarius, we need to find our center, because in our center is where we'll find stability. All right? So imagine like the eye of the hurricane, because I feel like that's where you need to be, is right there in the center while all of this change is happening around you. Some of you may be moving. Life isn't the way it's ever. Life is never going to be like it was again. Everything is changing. Really, that's your message. Everything is changing because it has to change. Okay, let's look at your cards, all right? You've got to break some cycles, okay, that have been holding you back. I feel like you've been stuck. Not for all of you, but I just feel like this, Aquarius, you've been stuck. And you're about to make a move in a new direction that is going to unstick you and bring you so much happiness. It's the right move, all right? So all of these changes, Aquarius, embrace them. Embrace them, because it's going to bring you your milk and honey. It's going to bring you what you've always wanted. It's going to bring you that happiness that you've been looking for. All right, so when change is upon us, find your center. Meditation would be very good. You're ready for this, okay? You're ready to make these changes. You're ready to make whatever breaks it is that you need to break from. You are ready, Aquarius, right? So that's what this energy is all about. It's about like freeing us from those things that don't serve us anymore. Like if they're not good for us, why are we going to do them anymore? If we don't even enjoy things anymore, we don't enjoy the life that we have. So change is upon you, Aquarius. All right. That's exciting. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces, what's going on? Love our Pisces today. Grateful, thankful for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, ready? Pisces, Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, things are coming your way too. Milk and honey comes out. Like it. I like it. See, I think we're moving into a really great energy. You know, sometimes the hard stuff is what pushes us into the good stuff, right? And I feel like that's where you're at. But for you, I'm thinking, you know, you're in a good place. You're balanced. Things are happening. The only thing is that you've got to be a little bit more flexible. I get you have to listen, right? So I feel like you have a good life, Pisces, right? You have a good life, but at times you're just not flexible. It's almost as if you don't see everything you have, all right? So I feel like you have been handed a very rich life, and it's time for you to really appreciate. I get this sense of appreciation rather than saying, you know, suppose, let's see, you know, saying, oh, well, you know, I put out this wonderful dinner, you know, but you got cake and he wanted pie, right? And it's just like, but it's a wonderful dinner, whether it's pie or cake, right? Doesn't really matter. So I feel as if, you know, be grateful for what it is and don't look for that one thing that didn't make it perfect. All right, so really just kind of stay in that energy of just be very appreciative of what's come in front of you. Yeah, and I get the sense that, you know, this inflexibility. I think you've got to be more flexible. And look, you're the fish. You float this way, you float that way. But sometimes, you know, you get to that point, and I know quite a few Pisces that do this, where in order to keep them from fishing, from swimming one way and up the other, you get to the point where you're very rigid. And that rigidity is not going to benefit you. So there is this need to let go of some opinions, thoughts, ideas that may not be yours. Maybe you don't like everything about somebody's idea, but that you shouldn't shut it down, I guess is my point. All right. So just be open to the people around you and what they have to say and what their thoughts and their ideas are. Just be a little bit more flexible, right? Because I think, I just get the feeling a lot of people are going to get on your nerves. All right. So that's great. You know, lots of people get on each other's nerves, but we don't have to voice it. All right. You don't have to come across ungrateful. I mean, you know, just a little flexibility will go a long way for you, Pisces. All right, let's see. What else do we have for our Pisces? Anything else before we move on? Yeah, see, things are changing. All right, so are you depressed? We have a depressed Pisces. See, that's because you keep going around and around in your head. You have to look at what you have, not what you don't have. You know, because you have a lot. You have a lot. And you are moving in a direction that is really good for you. You have everything. And it's only going to get better and better and better. You know, so I think the depression, maybe, you know, it's clinical. Maybe you need to get some medicine. I don't know. You know, but I feel as if you are more grateful for what you have, you will start to appreciate what you have. You will start to feel happier about the situation you were involved in. But I feel like you've got everything. So what's the problem? All right, be grateful. All right, you guys, that's it. If anybody has any questions, I'll stick around for just a minute, see if anybody wants to have any cards pulled. And if not, I will move along my way. It was really great to sit down and read for all of you guys today. Soul Traveler, I really appreciate your donation. They always help. Seriously, it really helps. Anyway, grateful, thankful to each and every one of you. So until tomorrow, God willing, I will see you all then. Thank you for the thumbs up, the likes, the shares, the comments, and being a part of my channel. I am Raven Black Star saying ciao. Bye now.